Got original 1969 Dodge Dart AM thumb wheel drive radio. We've completely redone the case on this one, repolished everything. It had like a black spray paint film over it or something like that. Anyhow, it all polished up real good. The push buttons, the thumb wheels, even the lens. I was worried about it there for a minute. And we've done a full Aurora Design conversion, AM and FM stereo, 4 channels out, 45 watts a channel. You got pre-outs on the side over there if you want to add a sub or amp to your rear speakers. If you need more pre-outs, let me know before I ship it out of here. It has an auxiliary in, which is automatic, and USB. This is your harness that comes with it, long extension. You can hide this in the glove box or mount in a round hole, or even a cigarette lighter, it don't matter. This will charge your phone, your devices, and play a thumb drive. Above there is auxiliary in. You get a male-to-male cord to plug any device you want to into it. As long as it's puts out a signal, the radio will automatically change over to it. Bluetooth, hand-free phone calls, voice command, voice assistance. You have a built-in mic right here, plus you get an extra mic in case, you know, the car might be a little loud. It's a Mopar. Sometimes might have some of them big old glass packs on her. I remember that back in my day. Anyhow, you got an extra mic you can plug in, turn the radio off and back on. That mic comes on line, this one goes offline. We're gonna play with it just a minute. Now, you have a status LED right here. It changes multiple colors depending on what the radio's doing. Over here you got a little small stereo light, because we do have 4 channels and we have stereo. These are pretty cool radios. Treble and bass, like you've always had. And then this one right here is actually the one you change your station with. We have all your presets set up so they work like it's supposed to. Now in your toner control, you also have balance and fader set up in there, because now you got 4 channels and you might want to set up your speakers so you can hear your rears and right to left. We'll demonstrate that. Right now you're on FM. We'll go to AM radio, which a lot of people don't listen to AM radio. Believe it or not, there's a lot of stations out there. Just turn the radio off and right back on. The light turns to red, that's AM radio. There's a good AM radio. Now this thing has voice ID. This little push button you can hide in a cigarette lighter or underneath the lip of the dash, just so the owner knows where it's at. At any time on AM or FM, it'd like to know where he is, just punch it.
AM 830.
Gives you voice ID. Turn it off and right back on, takes you right back to FM. Now you got an AM dial, you're on FM. You want to know where you're at?
FM 89.5.
That's pretty neat. And the thumb drives are kind of, they're up high in the dash, most of them are, and they're hard to operate, so this little thing here comes in handy for everything. This radio will scan your stations before you're going down the road, or sitting in the parking lot. I don't know why I say going down the road, but you can put it in the scanning mode going down the road. And you can actually adjust your tuner as long as the needle goes up twice, back, it'll go into scanning mode, or you can take this push button. Let's put it in scanning mode. 4 quick pushes, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Scanning for stations.
Now it's going to start scanning for stations without the needle moving. I got the original background light in, that's what I'm feeling hot up there.
I miss her terribly, but
Look, see his little lights pulsating, that means it's scanning. The needle's not going to move, but I'm going to show you how to lock on a station, identify that station, and actually find where it is on the dial. We're going to let it go a few stations.
And begin complicated.
Commandments 5 through 10, those are horizontal. That's our relationship, how we treat each other. And Jesus gives...
according to the Spirit. And when the Spirit of God is in you, He's greater than what's outside of you. When the Spirit of God is
every year. If you have been injured in an automobile, trucking, motorcycle, or other motor vehicle accident, call.
So you like that station there. You can push this 3 quick times. 1, 2, 3.
Station hold.
She'll hold it. As soon as she says that, you won't find where it is. Just start moving the dial up. It'll go quiet, and you'll come up on that station. There it is. Pull out a preset and save it. That's how your scanning, your everything works. Using this, you can use the dial. Read your instructions I give you. It will do so much more than what I'm showing in a quick video. Alright. Auxiliary in. Well, let's go into balance and fader first. This little button comes in handy. Your wide open treble, bass. You can go at any time. I like to move them back just a little bit, try to find the center of it. Let's go into fader by pushing this 1 quick time and holding. 1, 2.
Fader adjust.
Go to your thumb wheel. There's your rears. There's your fronts. It will stay in that mode as long as you're moving it. Let's balance it out. There it is. Let's stop moving it.
Fader set.
She'll set it. Let's go into balance right and left by going 1, 2, hold.
Balance adjust.
Right side, left side. Let's balance it out. We need a little music.
Blackberry Smoke on WMOT with I'll Keep Ramblin'.
Set it right there. She'll set it for you.
Alcohol.
Balance set.
Back on treble
And
and
the
bass.
Mavericks did Here Comes the Rain. Ray Wiley Hubbard starting that set with Cooler in Hell. Anna Lee here.
That's how your balance and fader built in here work, because now you got 4 channels and a radio used to have just 1 speaker.
7 a.m. with a replay Monday evenings.
Auxiliary in, you'll get a male-to-male cord that comes with it.
I'll have new music from
Like that. Just pull it out, plug it in, and any device, we're going to put a little MP3 player on it if I can get this one to actually work.
Jen Gunderman, who plays
Mine is, I've dropped it, stepped on it or something. You know how it is in the shop. You do all kind of crazy stuff. But anyhow, we're going to bring it up and plug it in. All you do is plug it in and hit play. It automatically changes over.
Trifecta today. We heard Uncle Tupelo, Wilco, and so yeah.
Down defeated, while victory's here to claim. Get up.
Sweet. You know what I'm talking about? I just can't help myself. I've been through all them changes. A lot of stuff came down.
That's how your auxiliary in works. Little light's gone green, that means you're on auxiliary in. So anytime you want to go back to radio, just turn that device off. You don't even have to unplug it. And if you don't touch your radio in 20 seconds, it'll automatically change back to where we had it. We're going to let it do that, but if you want to tighten that 20 seconds down during that time, turn it off and right back on. It remembers you was on FM. That's where we left it. We're going to let it automatically change back. Automatically change back. There we are.
It's always midnight.
This is my favorite station. It plays all kind of weird music, so
It's always midnight.
some of that redneck stuff. Alright, now we're going to pair the phone up. You're going to do the initial pair up on your phone. It will take multiple devices. All you do is go to Bluetooth. You can do it here or on the volume. Now this thing works here, same as here. Read your manual. We're going to do it here. We're going to turn the volume up twice.
Bluetooth ready to pair.
Showed up on her phone, just tap on it. She'll tell you when it's done.
Pairing completed. Bluetooth connected.
Now we're connected up. We went up for Bluetooth. You can do it again by bringing your phone up if you want to. Or you can hold this down. It's lit up now.
It's always midnight. Way down in hell.
Play music. Now we're going to music on my phone.
Love is a burning thing.
Now there are several ways it's designed so you don't have this in your hand while you're driving. You want to advance your music 1 time, twice to back up or repeat, depends on how long you're in the song. You can even do it with the push buttons as long as that needle moves. I can go up. I can go back. You can do it with the push buttons. Up. Back. Back even further. Now we went up on volume. Excuse me. Summons our phone up. Take our push button, do the same thing. Hold it down. Stop music. Put it in pause, right back to radio. Now we're going to do a little test like I always do. Turn it off. It will take multiple devices. It'll always pick number one. So if you're the one that wants to answer all the phone calls, it'll tell you when you get whatever tone you got on your phone for text, amber, all that. It'll come break in and give it to you, and then go back to doing whatever it's doing. And what reason why we turn it off is because we want to make sure when you get in your car and you do the initial pair up, every time you get in there and have your phone, she finds the phone.
Bluetooth connected.
That's what we want. So now it's ready to go. Now we're going to do USB. You'll get one of these with a video on it. Files already built for you. Manuals on here too in case you lose your paper copy. So everything is on here for you to operate this radio. And music. I'm going to put some redneck stuff on there. You can take off that redneck stuff and put whatever you want to on it. But it'll be on there. So the file's already built for you. Read your manual. It tells you how to build new files, add files to this stick, or build you another stick. You can hide this wherever you want to and plug it in. The only time you got to take this out if you want to charge your phone or change the thumb drive. Push it in, go straight to it. Same way in advancing your music, one time advance, twice to back up or repeat, back up, forward, back up. So you can sit there and play all your favorite music on that thing and not listen to a commercial at all. That's what I like about the USB. Phone, same way, screaming your music. Your battery goes down. You can put it in there while you're streaming music and charge your battery while you're doing your phone. That's where you got all your music. Now we went up, if you got this here, we won't go to pause. We went up to summons our phone up, and we can do it right now. Summons our phone up, tell it to look up a restaurant, call home, call the wife, call the wife, call the girlfriend. Make sure you don't mix them up. And call the husband. But we went up for here to summons it up, or we held this down. We can take this push button and put this in pause and go back to radio by 1 second. Put it in pause. The light's going to flash a couple times. We're going right back to radio. Cycle back around. Back on radio. 1 second. Back to thumb drive. No, I didn't hold it long enough. Give me voice ID. 1 second. Back to thumb drive. Or we can take the volume knob. We went up for Bluetooth. We can go down twice. Put it in pause, right back to radio. Summons it up by going down twice on the volume. Once you get used to working it, it'll all work out real well. Built-in mic, extra mic, full Aurora Design conversion, 1969 Dodge Dart thumb wheel. I appreciate you letting me do it for you. Let's go back to thumb drive, take that volume, go down twice, back on thumb drive. And that's why this push button does so much, so you're not sitting here constantly getting junk on these things, because I had to clean all this out, or they'll actually start peeling if you ain't careful. So you really don't have to touch it if you put this where you can find it. You can operate it all right there and then change your stations, whatever, and you won't have to have your hands on the radio that much. Because it is a pretty radio. It cleaned up nice. I appreciate you letting me do it for you. Thank you.